Hello and welcome to the final update on the GoFundMe campaign. This is going to be the video where I announce the winners of the giveaway. Everyone who donated more than 10 euros was eligible to win. And yeah, basically the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to have armies fight each other, and each unit in both the armies, this is just me and an AI just to make it kind of even. And then these are all the units, and each one will represent a person, which I'll name in a moment, so you guys kind of also know who you're gonna have to be rooting for if you are one of the people who obviously donated. So first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who donated. There were a total of 59 people on GoFundMe that donated, 8 people who donated through PayPal, and 7 new patrons as well. So absolutely insane, huge support. Again, I can't thank you guys enough. It's not something I ever expected, but yeah, it's huge, and it really shows me that my community is strong, and I'm proud of you guys, and I'm happy, and I'm anyway, I think you guys have heard enough of me saying thank you. So the names of the people, I had to not include anonymous people. I think it makes sense because I can't name anonymous people because they're anonymous, kind of the point, isn't it? And of course, it was only people who donated 10 euros or more. 10 euros, 10 pounds, $10. So I made a small exception for one person as well. It was a little bit lower, but that was fine. And we ended up with a total of 36 people who were basically eligible for this, which made perfect sense for me because that way I could have 36 units, 6 units per. And basically the way this is going to work, that the unit, I'm not going to do like how many losses or anything, I'm just going to go straight up from kill. So whichever unit gets the most kills in each category wins one of the giveaways, essentially. So there are 6 total Yari Shigaru, 3 on either side, 6 total Katana Samurai, 6 total Naginata Warrior Monk, 6 total Bow Warrior Monk, 6 total Machitaka Shigaru, and 6 total Yari Cavalry. So it's not the 6 best units, because obviously that would be quite unfair. It's the 6 units that are the best in their own category. So the best Yari Shigaru wins one, the best Katana Samurai, etc. So, naming wise, after the battle is over, this should work out the same way. The list should be the same basically the same row. Like it should, I don't know, I'm fucking explain this right now, but essentially it should still show up the same way like it does here, essentially. With this unit being first on the list, this unit being last on the list, and then the enemy army, etc. So the units are the people representing these units. This is Eric. This is Bartosz. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing names, by the way. This is Emmett. This is Joshua. This is Artu. This is John. Not John. There's also a John. Oh no, actually there isn't anymore because that was below 5 or below 10. This is Jeffrey. This is Ran. I'm sorry. This is Brian. This is I Am Play. This is Sengli. This is Danny Frank. This is Raymond. This is David. This is Matthias. This is Haxo, Erasmo, and Paul. Then we have, on the other army, Brett, Lucas, Max B, because there's 2 Maxes. This is Alex, this is Dylan, this is Adrian, this is Violet, this is Alexander, this is Florent, or if he's French, Florent, probably. This is TB, this is Anthony, this is Toms, this is Asgeir, sorry again. This is Rex, Lord Rexasaur, YouTuber. Also, by the way, Adrian, who I said earlier, is Adrian Gaming, also YouTuber. Haxo, the Haxo the Hunter, also YouTuber / Twitcher. I'll link all the YouTube channels of people who are YouTubers in the description. There was also, actually, I should mention, well, let's get on with this first and then I'll do that. This is Seth. This is Jacob. This is Jakub, which is almost the same, but not quite. And this is Max H. So there's Max B and Max H. Yeah, I should mention all the people who are YouTubers that also donated will be in the description. I have to do a special shout out. He donated anonymously, but he still wanted me to show his YouTube channel. The person who donated 350 euros his channel was Skaven Blight something. I can't actually remember the top of my mind right now, but yeah, I've been subscribed to him for a while. He actually helped me out in the past, and yeah, he's a great guy. He donated 350 euros, but all the other YouTubers will be in the description as well. Go check him out. Adrian actually doesn't really upload anymore because he kind of had to step away from YouTube, but Haxo still uploads, I believe. Lord Rexor actually hasn't uploaded in ages either. Just check him out anyway, and if you like him, then subscribe, whatever. Obviously, I didn't donate to have a shout out, but I figured I'd do it anyway. So anyway, those are all the people. And yeah, I'm not going to participate with my unit. I'm just going to park you in the back. Hopefully this AI will do it too. The reason I gave the enemy and AI single general as well is because that way the army should be matched up together. Well, you'll see when we jump into the battle. I'm going to do this on the crossroads. I would do it on the Death Bowl map, but you can't have more than one person either side. So this is what I mean, right? So I'm going to be here, then hopefully the other AI will be there. It doesn't really matter. And then the main AIs will be against each other there. Because if I just left only one AI, then their army would be spread out like really wide here, whereas my like AI army would have been spread only really small over here. So that's basically the reason why I did that. Hopefully it'll work out the way I want it to. I don't think I need a speech right now. I'm just gonna park my dude back here somewhere, and then start right. Yes, there you go. I'll park him over here. So yeah, I currently have obviously no idea which unit is which, like who's who. But we should see that kind of at the end of the battle. We have the same list available essentially. I'll have to manually look through each one. I can't really sort by how many kills each unit got, because if I do that, then obviously I don't know who is who anymore, so that's going to be kind of pointless. I'm also probably just going to remove this, since again I have no idea who's who anyway, so there's no point in me trying to figure anything out. But yeah, I figured I'd leave it up completely to the AI. I figured I'd do it in a Total War battle, because, you know, it makes some sense. It might not be completely balanced, obviously, but it's mostly random anyway, especially since it looks like, well, this army at least is going all over the place. It's not like they had a particular setup that's going to be identical to the setup on the other side. So it should be interesting, and I figured it's random enough that, you know, this should be fine. Like, the one thing I was scared of when I came up with this idea is that perhaps if I set up a certain, like if you choose them in a certain position, essentially, that the AI sometimes sets their army up in that way too. So all three Yada Shigaru would be there, all the Katanas would be there, Naginata Sam there, and then they would match up against units that would destroy them, and then maybe the other units would have a better chance or something, but I don't know. I figured, again, it was random enough, and this army is certainly acting differently than that one. I think we're going to see some shots soon. There are some match like Ashigaru. I didn't even know if that was a good idea, because I bet they won't even have much of a shot for a while. I'm pretty sure that... Oh, charges go in right now. Okay, arrows are being shot. These guys are charging. Looks like this army's... I don't know where their archers even are. Okay, there you go. They're firing now as well. Again, this might not be 100% fair, but I had to do it some way. I didn't want to just do a random number generator. I'm sure you guys don't mind anyway. Okay, that's a great charge for this Yari Camp, getting in some early kills. These guys doing well as well. Although that one didn't get as good of a charge as the other one did. And they're up against Yari Shigaru now, yeah. Okay, so the lines are clashing. Obviously, again, it doesn't matter which army wins or whatever. It's all completely irrelevant. It's just about which unit on which side has the most kills. Like, which unit in each category. Archers hanging back. There is, of course, that second general, which could influence the battle somewhat. I don't know where that... Okay, that's that one right there, and I'm just hanging back over here. I'll put mine a little bit closer as well in case it just somehow gives morale. I don't want to, you know, have it be unfair or anything, so if he's nearby, I'll put my dude a little bit more nearby as well. If he sends his stuff in, I might send it in as well, but I don't... Otherwise, it's a bit unfair, isn't it? Yeah, I think I will do that. So he's going to go in there, so I'm going to send him... You know, I'm sending it at him. Because obviously, you know, he's going to kill a couple dudes on this side, which means that these units here might get less kills because they'll have less men to kill with, essentially. But if I send this guy in as well, then I will have the same influence, essentially. Maybe not right away, but that shouldn't matter too much. I'll send him out towards that unit, though. I'm not going to do any buffs or anything, because, you know... I hope this works out. I hope this ends up being exactly the way I thought it, or think it would. Alright, there goes our general. Helping out. Should be able to push them back a little bit. It's, again, it's just going to maybe influence it a little bit, but it shouldn't matter too much. I definitely should have kept him closer earlier on, though, but again, it should be okay. We've got the Katana Samurai here against the Yari Camp being charged in, as well as Naginata Warrior Monks, which should have a pretty easy time anyway, especially when supported by Cap. These units are still firing quite well, though. So it looks like the blue units, the Hojo guns have done more. Although that just was a decent volley as well. Trying to shoot through this Katana Samurai. Wait, what was that? Bow Samurai, oh, yeah, okay. Ooh, the general's dead. Great. I mean, yeah, that general versus general fight's still going on here. Wait, isn't it? Is it turned around? No, that's still my dude, never mind. Almost dead, though. This side, these units are doing well. There's some stuff that routed already, but again, you know, if all units on one category route, then it's going to be even anyway. I'm really interested to see how this is going to, like, who's going to win, honestly. I'm actually, like seriously interested. Try to make it as fair as possible. I think... Ooh, killed another general. Alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna pull my general out now. He's done enough. He's killed their general, so I didn't really send him in anything else. He may have killed some other stuff. Ooh, we blue won though. Blue absolutely just demolished white somehow. Tokugawa. I made the two clans even as well. Alright, I will not continue because that would just make them get more kills. Although I have to wonder if they actually get more kills anyway. I don't think so though. Otherwise that would be really unfair, wouldn't it? No, I don't think so. Alright, so here we go. Right. So yes, it's still in the same order. Okay, so first of all, the number 1 Yeti Shigaru currently is Eric. Let's see about the enemy though. Ooh, it's close. 131 from Max B, but no. From the Yari Shigaru, it was Eric that won. Alright, so Eric is the first of the 6 winners. Then we have Katana Samurai, 170. Oh, that was close. 171 from John. Let's see who is the... or if there's one better here. No, wow, they did poorly. Holy shit. Okay, so 171, so that means John has won. Then we have... oh god, 232. That's Ran. Then we have... nope, once again, it's... oh man, it's starting to look unfair, like perhaps this army was better. Even though it was exactly the same. Anyway, so Ran has won from the Naginata Warrior Monks. Then we have Bow Samurai. Oh, that was so close. Well, 77 from... that is Sengle. Or, sorry if that's mispronounced. 71, wait, was it 71? It was, wasn't it? It was 77, but anyway. Just about beaten by 81, so that is... TB. Alright, so TB is 1 in the Bow Samurai department. Then we have Matchlock Ashigaru. Fucking hell, 153 from Raymond. Then we have... oh god, they did horribly. Yeah, okay, so Raymond won with 153 kills. And then the last one, 117 from Haxo. We have... nope, once again, completely demolished. Okay, so that's Haxo winning there. I kind of feel like this was a bit unfair, but I don't think it actually was... honestly, this army won by quite a wide margin, but it wasn't me influencing that in any way, shape, or form. They just used a different formation, I guess, which does make it a little bit unfair. But, I don't know. I feel bad about this now, but I also feel like there's no real other way of doing this. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this, essentially. Yeah. Anyway, so that means, what was it? It was Eric, John, Ran, TB, I believe, then... was it Raymond? Yeah, and then Haxo. Okay, so there you go. Those are the 6 winners. Yeah, I mean, this army just slaughtered. How many kills did I get? 21. That one got 76. Okay, so yeah, I guess the general's dying was the big part of it. But again, that's random, right? The general in this army could have died as well, and that would have fucked everything up for them. So no, I'm gonna stick to it. I think it's as fair as I could have made it. I killed less than this CPU, and they still lost. So you know that's not my influence. So I'm gonna leave it this way. So those are the 6 winners. I will be sending you all a message on GoFundMe again to contact me. But if for some reason you don't get a message, someone actually said that they didn't get a thank you note on GoFundMe, even though I sent everyone one. If you don't get one, message me on mrsmartdonkeylp@gmail.com, my email address. I will need some proof, because obviously me throwing this out there, I mean, my email address is out there anyway, but anyone can just be like, yeah, I'm actually one of the winners, and they didn't even donate. So I'll ask for some proof. But it should all be okay. So yeah, you guys, I'll send you a message, and And yeah, just reply. Thank you all so much once again. This is the final video I will make on the subject for now. Obviously next month I'm gonna break my CPU, so I need a new one. No, jokes. Yeah, thank you all. Hope you enjoyed this little video to find out who winner is. I enjoyed this, actually. I'm gonna do stuff more often like this. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Until next time, have a good day and goodbye.